This airline will hire anybody, okay? They will hire any and every body. You can get a job easily at this airline. And I'm gonna tell y'all what airline that is, so make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video to find out what airline you can apply to and you will get the job, okay? Welcome back to my channel, Pristine Posse. Hope you guys are doing well. Say hey, chat me up in the comments as usual. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the Pristine Posse. In today's video, we're gonna talk about my second interaction with the worst pilot ever. Be sure to check out the first video about him. So let's get into it. So I'm on reserve. I had ready reserve from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. So I get there and they actually give me a trip around 8:30 and it was gonna be just a turn. So go to like Laredo, Texas and come right back. So I was like, okay, easy, and then I'll be done for the day. So I self-notify, I go to the gate and I see the worst pilot ever, Mitch. And Mitch, he's like, hey, are you working this flight? So I'm just looking at Mitch like, yeah, are you working this flight? And he's like, yeah. So I'm literally like, are you serious? I cannot believe I'm working with him again. Then number two, this is very important. It was Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, and I'm working with the worst pilot ever. Am I about to die? Like, this is too much. So I was like, okay, I'm nervous about this. So I'm trying to calm myself down, like, girl, it's literally 2 flights and then you're done. It should be fine. It should be fine. So we're waiting on the plane. The plane comes. Mind you, Mitch is also in a good mood. So I was like, you know what? He's in a good mood. He approached me like very like welcoming and nice and cool. The last time I worked with Mitch was last year. And the second time I worked with him was this year. I think it was January 13th, which was on a Friday. And I was like, you know what? It's a new year. Maybe he's like getting more serious about the job. He cares about our safety this year. Maybe he's, you know, he's set new intentions for this year. He cares about our safety, you know, maybe I'm gonna be in good hands, right? So the rest of the crew comes on board and then Mitch tells us that his parents are gonna be on board as well and then he's gonna sit them in first class. And so we're like, okay, cool, that's fine, X, Y, and Z. So we board the plane and the other flight attendant I was working with, she was a senior mama. She was nice. I never worked with her prior to that, but she was cool. And it was a quick trip, so we didn't really talk to each other that much, but she seemed nice on our initial interaction. Now, mind you, when the flight attendant and we talked, I didn't say anything about Mitch. I'm not the type of person that's gonna stir up drama or ask her like, does she know Mitch? Does she like him and all that stuff? Because I'm just like, you know what? It's literally 2 flights. It doesn't matter. So I didn't say anything. I didn't bring up how Mitch is the worst pilot ever and how I'm nervous to work on this flight. I didn't say anything. I just go back to the back because I was the aft and she was the forward. Go to the back and we board. Okay, so we're gonna call the senior mama Karen. So Karen closes the main cabin door, does the announcements, yada, yada, yada. And then I noticed that she gave a passenger some water. So I'm just like, oh, okay. So then she comes to the back, right? And I'm thinking, okay, she's about to come to me to talk to me about Mitch because why else would she be coming back here? She comes to the back and she's like, so did you see the passenger that I gave water to? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, well, she asked me for water and I told her that she's gonna have to wait until we do service. So the girl said, well, I have to take my birth control pill every day at 10 a.m. and the doctor said it has to be at the same time every day. And so Karen is like, well, can you just wait until we do service? And the girl was like, no, like I need to take it at 10 on the dot. So Karen gives her the water, and then after that, she came to me. So I'm sitting here listening to Karen like get to the main point of the story, and that was the story. So I'm just looking at her like, what was the point of this? And she's just like, well, what do you think? Do you think that I should write her up, or do you think I should let it go? And I was like, just let it go. Like, it's not like the girl asked for Jack and Coke or Pepsi. She literally asked for water to follow the doctor's orders. I truly did not understand why Karen wanted to make a big deal about the girl wanting to take her medication on time. Like, I get it. We're taxing, you're not supposed to have anything to drink. But at the same time, if she came on board with a water bottle, she would have had something to drink. I truly do not know why Karen was trying to turn a molehill into a mountain over the smallest thing. Let me know in the comments, would you have given her a cup of water or would you have made her wait? Because honestly, I would have just given her a cup of water, but Karen wanted to make a really big deal about it, and I had to basically talk her down like, girl, let her have it, leave her alone. Also, in my head, I'm sitting here like, girl, you're worried about this cup of water? You need to be worried about the flight we're about to take with the worst pilot ever, okay? Now, I didn't say that because honestly, if she's getting riled up about a cup of water, this lady will flip out if I tell her this is the worst pilot ever. So I was just like, let me just be quiet. So we take the flight to our location, we come back. It was a little bumpy, not too much, but we made it back safely, right? So then as we're getting off, the other crew members were like, oh, so why did you have your parents on board? Like, are you guys doing anything special? And Mitch was like, oh no, this is my last flight. I won't be working with you guys anymore. I'm going to Southwest. Y'all, when I say my crew members were like, you could tell that they were just a little bit too excited that he's leaving. Like, they were like, yay! Like, the undertone was definitely giving, we're happy to finally get rid of you, not congratulations. But Mitch was super happy and ready to go on his new venture on with Southwest. So I don't know what the hiring process is like. He's been with my airline for a couple of years now, and so many people have so many negative things to say. I'm like, does this not travel over to the next airline? Do they not talk to each other? I'm so confused. But with that airline specifically, I feel like all you have to do is put on your resume you worked at a regional and they'll take you. They don't care about nothing else. Like, oh, you've done this before? Great. You're hired. I definitely feel like the standards are a little bit lower over there, but you know, nonetheless, we are happy that you guys have taken Mitch under your wing, and buckle up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little bit long, but please drop a red heart in the comments and remind me, because we need to do a part 2 on pilots. So I will talk to you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.